Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome back to the Institute to Fallout 4. After the fucking bombshell of Sean actually being 60 years old, Kellogg being a fucking superhuman old bastard, the little Sean being a little synth child, and everything else just going. We're back into the Institute. In the break, I did a little hacking of Sean's personal terminal. So, let's see what it says, shall we? Something about Conrad Kellogg. His name was Conrad. Alright then. Extended life expectancy. You know what, I just can't do it. Jealousy. Augmented human, cyborg, blah 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 blah. How long he lives, naturally. Couldn't live over 150, 200. No spell person, no, it irritates him into no end. Haha! Alright then. Status reports. Not important. Where is it? FEV. Of course they have an FEV lab. Now, I don't know if anybody remembers what an FEV lab is. I can't remember exactly what it means, the abbreviation it is, but an FEV lab is what creates the super mutants. Because in Fallout 3, you had to go get a GEC from an FEV lab, and that's where they were creating super mutants. The Synth Child project's under quarterly review, blah blah blah, nothing's important. Personal notes, wait continues, someone's monitoring our progress, told it's online. Doesn't like the project for it. Fair enough. Ooh, Synth shutdown. We do not have the code for it. Fair enough. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? Yes. Let's take that. Alright then. So apparently we have to go see the director heads for each. Ooh. Very cool. The director heads for each facility. Get off. Get off my damn pad. You stupid headphone lead. What's in here? Oh, that's just Sean. Fair enough.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned,
well, that's
the
interesting.
phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh yeah, say it right to his face, why don't you?
Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am, without actually talking.
Thanks again.
Of course.
The Institute is my life.
Hello.
I hope it'll be yours too.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Excuse
Fillmore.
me,
Wait, are
Doctor?
you one of the director
You weren't
heads?
kidding. You really are here.
Hi.
Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore.
Ali Fillmore.
You
Do you want to
can
turn
think of me
around
as
when I'm
the
talking to you?
Institute's chief engineer.
Bitch.
When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Avenge my husband. Find my son. Find Sean.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be.
Negotiable.
I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division,
Debatable,
and then
that's
I'll
the one.
answer any questions you might have after.
Go on, name.
As you might guess, we keep the Institute's
What do you do?
mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly.
Fair
We
enough. I bet you
maintain
need a
and upgrade
fuck ton
all
of
the
power for
systems
this
that make
place.
it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water.
You've got
and
a
provides
horrible
power
face
to
mask on you.
laboratories and quarters.
Ugh.
The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important.
Wouldn't it be the
So,
most
now
important
that
since it
you're
keeps it
here
all
and you've
running?
spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Yeah, with
On
what?
board with what?
The Institute, of course.
The Institute,
Sean
of course.
implied you operated on a level, if not equal, and at least similar to the rest of us.
Curious.
If there's
Are
anything
you
else
fucking
you'd like to know
dislating
about
me?
the
You
facilities
slating me off, you
division,
bitch.
I'm happy to
I'll
discuss.
fucking stick a gun in your face. Yeah, go on then.
Who built this place originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, Their
So that
sons and
it's
daughters
underneath
dug
CIT,
deeper into
is
the
it?
earth
Interesting.
And build increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories.
Actually,
It's a
talking about
process
CNT,
that's
I'm
still
doing an
going on
interesting
today.
course with MIT
Even
at the
now, we're
moment.
digging out tunnels for new facilities and
Introduction to
infrastructure.
aerospace,
Just think what this place will look like
astronautics.
100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Yay! I doubt it. In 100 years, probably
Hi
not.
there. Something I can help you with?
Well, first you can get your fucking
I'd
face
like
out
to
of the
know
way
about
because
the
it's
people in
awful.
your division.
Of course.
Of
Dr.
course.
Lawrence Higgs is our mechanical engineer. He
Uh-huh.
oversees the major life support and security systems.
Uh-huh.
Power distribution is Dr. Evan Watson's area of expertise. And
Emma
Dr.
Watson's?
Newton
No,
Oberlin is in
Evan
charge
Watson's.
of food and housing.
I wanted Hermione to be in here, that'd be
He
fun.
coordinates with bioscience to ensure that our meals
There might
are
be a mod for
balanced
that on the
optimal
PC
nutrition.
version.
We also make use of a number of synth units for low priority maintenance. and
Probably not.
labor.
Don't turn away
Fillmore,
from me.
Hey, what do you need?
Hey, what do you need? I need you to answer my last question, bitch.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Oh, I fucking
Absolutely.
bet.
We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement
Well,
our
if you turn
power
off the
budget.
fucking disco
When
lights
necessary,
behind you,
we can tap
it's like
into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately,
disco lights.
Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a
Fantastic.
good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing.
you can imagine, so.
You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
No. Well, teleporting people can't exactly be easy, I'm guessing. So what are we doing? Right, we're going this way. What's this way? This way is...
77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That is
That was
correct.
my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food
Protein,
supplements.
fibre,
I
fat,
want
beef,
supplement
ham,
77.
chicken,
I am
bacon.
sorry, sir, but that supplement is
Oh,
no
it looks like
longer
it
available.
squirts out.
This machine.
It'd be like those bloody shakes in fucking Wall-E. Ugh, I bet that can't taste very nice. At least you won't have to look after your teeth anymore because you won't need to chew. Who are you?
Hey, it's me.
Liam Bennett.
So you're the one who sent the encrypted message.
I
How
am.
did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know,
Trinity?
the encryption algorithm.
Who's Trinity? Wait, what? What's Trinity?
Trinity. What's that?
Trinity is an encryption system with a cipher, or key cut up into many pieces. You
Uh-huh.
need several pieces in the correct order to unlock it. I put a Trinity piece with every synth I helped escape. It was a long shot, but I was hoping some good Samaritan would connect it all together.
And they did. Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Liam Benet. My father
Benet.
runs Synth development, and
Right.
everyone knows who you are.
Yes. Tom
A friend
cracked it.
named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word.
Friend.
Friend. What did you mean by that?
What do you think? What do you think? Both help
The
with Sims.
railroad's in the business of helping synths too. That makes us friends.
What?
The
The
railroad?
railroad? As in the railroad?
Yes.
I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
Yay!
How did you help the synths escape?
Through hacking. The departments
Hacking.
focus their best talents on hard science. Why waste time on terminal security, right? The SRB is the exception, and unfortunately, they control which synths go to the surface. But a forged work order from, let's say, bioscience can get a hand-picked synth on surface detail. And it turns out the railroad was waiting for them.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice. Why help Sims?
Why are you helping synths?
At first, I just wanted to see if I could get away with it. It was a challenge, you
Of
know?
course.
But then I realized the synths are really just like us, except with
Yeah,
none of
pretty
the
much.
freedom. I decided to help the ones that wanted to escape, so they can have a better life.
You saved
You've
them.
saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in.
But wait.
But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea to rescue a lot of synths.
I can
at
blow the
once.
place up if you
But
want.
we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably
Okay,
best
then.
to talk about something else right now.
Yes. Well, go on then. Alright, I got a little
You know
off
my
topic,
father
but never
thinks
mind.
it's a living hell on the surface. But
No,
that
I don't
can't
actually
be right.
know.
Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense.
Thanks. I look a lot better than anybody
I'm
fucking
not
else
sure
up
if we
there.
could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live.
I think it might be
doesn't
possible.
mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know?
Suspicious? What do you mean by suspicious?
I mean, like dodging my questions.
No, nothing to report, sir.
Good.
If I see
He's
something,
here.
I'll be sure to
C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z-1. She's a friend. She's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Oh my. Oh no, the Markiplier disease is affecting me. Itchy eyes. Ow. Who are you? Two-way street, fighting for you. I'll try that one.
Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I thought
Yeah.
only Mr. Benet cared.
No.
Your friends actually fight for us?
That's what
Yes.
the railroad does, Z-1. She's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now, how many synths want to escape, Z-1?
The ones I know for certain?
13.
13.
That'll
Let's
take
do this!
forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
I'll just shoot him out.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security
Yeah, I'll
tech.
get through it.
Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways.
Why
You're
did you
willing
get up to
help,
go back
right?
down, you
I
fool?
can't do this alone.
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
What do you need help with?
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least.
Yay!
Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute.
That means I need to go
But
to the
if you could get me
CIT building to
a
get...
pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Where
Where are
would
we
I
gonna get
find
that?
Unfortunately, I don't know. The obvious place won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Alright then. Interesting. Interesting. That is actually pretty interesting, that stuff. Oh yeah, we need to go find the fucking heads of the department now, don't we? Boink. So one of them is in here, apparently. Bioscience.
You had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274? Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After
Right,
all,
then.
how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well,
knows what he's talking
that's
about.
a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
How
Yes,
is it?
well,
What?
I suppose you're right.
Isn't that basic human empathy, you moron? Oh, whatever.
Dr.
Hey,
Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
hey,
Doc?
talk to me.
Welcome. So good to have you here.
Yay.
Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing.
It's truly amazing. What work?
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As
Well,
the
get
name
on with it then,
implies,
dickface.
The Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important
then.
directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a
Gorillas?
pet project at this point.
Where are the
The
gorillas?
potential is exciting.
Where gorillas
nonetheless.
at? They got any good songs recently?
Yeah. I can't imagine anything more exciting than fake gorillas.
Speaking only for myself, I find them
I find them
fascinating.
fascinating.
Of course, I might be a
Fascinating.
little biased. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm an
what I
outsider.
think.
Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface,
Ooh, I can do that.
observe and gather information. From what I've
I'm
heard,
real good at doing that.
you are both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role.
Does
In
it
any
have good
case,
promotion
I
prospects?
imagine you'll want to continue looking around.
Yes.
Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Yes. Synthetic gorillas.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be.
All right, then.
Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong.
So,
they
like
destroyed
gorillas.
2 of their synth handlers.
Ooh.
So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Fair enough.
Dr.
Hey.
Holdren,
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
Did you need something?
Medical
you
care.
mentioned medical care? I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean
Dean
Volkert.
Volkert.
He's our
Volkert.
top biologist.
Hey, that was that guy who
and
tried to shoot
also
me
serves
before
as the
after we
Institute's
killed
resident
Sean
physician.
the first time.
Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You
Fair
won't
enough.
find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Do you
Clayton.
need any help?
Anything I can help you with?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
There might be.
Tell you what.
You get settled in and check back with me later.
I'll
I'll
see
see what I can
find.
find out.
Bye. Ooh, gorillas.
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results. You're here. Glad you made it.
Whoop, he went for a butt sniff, that one. Hi. 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 Ooh, fun. Oh, well, that's one down, now to do the rest. We gotta speed it, because there's not much time left. Whee! Robotics.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting.
Ugh, you're
The
ugly.
last thing we need is
Ugh,
more synths
ugh,
bumping
oh,
into
God.
walls. Alright, that's all for now. Resume your duties.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
They look fucking weird.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Subject identified. Here we go. And we got like 4 more people to find actually. We might have time for this.
It was probably just
Child Synth. It's just remarkable.
If it were just a limb twitching, perhaps. But her eyes were moving as well. Involuntary twitching and rapid eye movement while sleeping can only mean one thing, Max. You just don't want to admit to yourself what you do.
If you're about to launch into one of your passionate speeches about artificial sentience and machines with souls,
Whoa, what the fuck?
I've heard enough of them. Write them down from memory.
But we can't just ignore the question.
Scanning.
If a synth can dream, why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can measure. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines.
It's making muscular tissue.
If you disapprove of the work we do here, Dr. May, we know where to find
Just a moment. I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Ooh, look at that.
It's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science.
Whoa, where do you come from?
You do well to remember that.
We're quite fortunate to have the Synths to aid us.
The Synths aren't just Father's legacy. They're his gift to humanity.
Are you the leader or are you the leader?
Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're finally with us. I'd just like to apologize for any trouble our Synths may have caused for you on your way here. They, of course, couldn't be told of your identity, and they have very specific protocols for protecting themselves and Institute interests. Most of which I designed myself. Not to make problems for you, though. Will you be staying with us then?
Not sure yet.
Thinking it over.
Well, I hope you do decide to stay. It would mean a great deal to Sean. If you require anything, especially as it pertains to Synths, please let me know.
Hey, Doc.
Today is full of possibilities.
So was he one of the directors? It's not showing anybody in here anymore. If it was in the first place, I didn't actually see that, so never mind. But they're making synths. How crazy. Ooh, he's just getting up like... Of course, come out with underpants. Why not? Gotta keep some modesty. Alright then. So what we've done now there is, we've done robotics. We've done robotics and bioscience. So what's next? Synth retention. SRB.
Protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
Ooh.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
See that you do. Hello.
When the lights go down and the stars come out, man just forgets about all his troubles.
I'm sure. Anyway, it looks like we might be a bit over time with this one. I think finding the other two might take a little bit extra time. So the next two will also have to wait for the next episode. So until then, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye! Oh shit, it's the leader of the Institute. Fucking kill him!
Whoever or whatever you are, I know you are out there.
What? Oh, hi. That's a synth? You don't like a synth? Oh, I suppose some of our humans. Hello? Oh! There's so much damage. Well, you don't do massive damage, but if I keep getting hit like that, I'm fucked.